When you collaborate with artists, musicians, writers, whoever it is, it's all about your chemistry. If you are trying to collaborate with someone and you don't respect him as a person or an artist or point of view or anything, or there's a clash of egos, like, yo, I'm better, or I've been in the game longer, your voice doesn't matter. But when you're dealing with like a real artist and it's been doing it for a while, all that stuff doesn't matter because your goal is just to make something cool. That's what Brandt is. He just wants to do cool things with cool people. Everyone has their own mind, right? Everyone has their own experiences in life, which allows them to have their own voice, right? And this is what suits will never understand. They tell an artist exactly what they want to do because their whole thing is what has been done in the past that was successful. They don't want to like take any chances. You know, they don't let an artist, you have to experiment and you have to mess up many, many times to finally get a product that's really cool, right? But Brandt, however he was able to do it, which I give him all the credit in the world, he was able to kind of change that way of thinking for a major network television show. Stuff that he was really impressed about was all the art I did for the Coachella Festival. He was like, yo, Aaron, I want to do something with people dancing all over the place, but I want it to be cool. And I want it to like look really badass and like contemporary and your style. So come up with some things, you know, that'll get that point across. And I did that. I like painted like all these different people that he knew, including him. I think he was one of the models too. I just gave it to him and he's like, dude, this is perfect. And we did, and that was it. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he's so cool. It's just so easy. If I like meet someone that wants to hire me and they're not like Brandt, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's lame and I don't want to do it. So he like set the standard for how, you know, like who I think is cool and what a collaboration should be.
Yeah. Well now, I must admit, I can't explain any of these thoughts racing through my brain.
Change up the set with each artist and musician, you know, rather than just have one bland set that every other show does. He understands because he's an artist himself. Allowing me to have that freedom allowed me to do like really cool things, you know, like the bubble set. It's so out there and like weird and it's never really been done before that someone like the NBC Tonight Show, they might not go for it. But I like showed it to him and I like had like a couple, right? That I was like, all right, these are like a little more safe. No matter what, he'll get like these, right? And he'll be able to get NBC to approve these. But then I like slid in the bubble set one. And right away when I showed him like all four or whatever it was, he was like, oh, the bubble set, that's what I want to do. I'm like, oh shit, Brandt, you're a fucking G, dude. Cause that's like one that I slid in there that I thought was the coolest, but I never thought would ever get approved just because it was so kind of weird and out there. But that was the one that he was like, yo, that's the one. And that's when I knew he's the man. He's someone that can bring the suits and the artists together because those guys clash all the time. They always have different agendas, different ways of thinking, but he knows how to like bring it all together to make something cool that the suits will, okay, dude, Brandt's the man.
Mockingbird.